Most guys think laziness is just about being unmotivated, but it's a lie. Laziness is a silent killer. It destroys your confidence, kills your goals, ruins your body, and basically makes you hate yourself. And here's the brutal truth. If you don't beat it in time, you'll stay stuck and you'll be spinning on the same cycle again and again. Basically, comparing yourselves to others, seeing other men win when you are, rot in the same cycle. And I know this because I've lived it. And it's not like I was always this super hyper motivated guy, always on, super disciplined and never became lazy any single day. It's not the case. I've been that guy who was, basically sleeping half the day, sleeping all day long, scrolling mindlessly, telling myself, tomorrow I will change, tomorrow I will do this, tomorrow I will do that, and, repeating the same cycle again and again. And let me be honest and vulnerable with you guys. Every single night, I used to feel so much guilt in myself. I basically used to hate myself and hate my life because I used to, think and dream and imagine of all these things I wanted to achieve, and my actions was all sleeping all day long, scrolling and wasting my time. So laziness is not a small problem. It's a huge war. And if you don't fight back right now, you will lose everything. You will lose your goals, you will lose your ambition, and you will lose the version of yourself that you could have been. So in this video, I'm going to give you 3 quick steps that you can apply right away, that you can apply today to beat laziness for good. And I've applied this in my life and it has worked fantastically well. So I want you guys to not be lazy, and I want you guys to apply these 3 things and change your life and achieve your goals and be the man or woman you are supposed to be and you want to be. Environment. I've talked about this in my recent video as well, as you can see in the suggestion icon right here. So you can click on that and watch that video as well if you want to. But environment is absolutely important. The mistake that we make is we focus and we rely on motivation more than our environment, right? So if your environment is really, comfortable, if your environment is your phone is right next to you, your social medias are open, your friends are losers who are hanging around you saying, oh, let's go here, let's go there, and you are, in the circle, in the environmental circle of losers, guess what you'll end up be? A loser. So you have to change your environment and your actions will change automatically. Like in my life, what I do is when I'm working, I keep my phone away and I keep my phone on no disturb mode, or I'm just basically locked in to my work. I'm not focusing on 10 other things. When I'm working, I'm working. When I'm chilling. And when I'm, creating content, I'm creating content. It's not like I'm scrolling and then I'm working, I'm watching YouTube and then I'm eating. I don't like doing that, and I don't do that anymore. Like one of the gaps that I found out was I used to, watch YouTube when I was eating my lunch. So as I was watching YouTube, like it used to be more comfortable, more, I used to get more and more dopamine hits from the content, and it used to feel more and more good. So what I end up doing was keep scrolling the shorts, the reels, etc., etc., and end up wasting my day doing that, skipping my work. So that kept me in a huge cycle. And as I stopped using my phone when I was eating, I never had this problem again. So I basically have my goals and my basic mindset stick to the wall. So every time I'm on my desk, I'm reminded of my goals. I'm reminded of why I'm doing what I'm doing and what do I want to get out of my life and who exactly I say I am. So that have helped me tremendously. So in conclusion, change your environment to change your actions and change your life. Because you are the sum of the environment you are in. You are what your environment is. Ruthless systems. What I used to do was I did not really have a system. I used to, go throughout my day, get some work done, chill sometimes and relax sometimes, scroll sometimes. And I had a girlfriend at that time, so I used to text my girlfriend all the times. And it used to be, really, really messed up. And the system was completely broken. The system was completely destroyed. So I basically did not even have a system. I used to fully rely on my willpower, and that was a huge mistake I was making. Because when you don't have a system, when you don't know what you want to do during the day, if you don't know what your tasks are for the day, you're going to be messing up. You're going to be, going here and there, and your day is going to be gone. So you need to set systems. Every single night, after all of my tasks is finished, I plan my another day. So I list out the tasks I want to fulfill. I list out the tasks I must fulfill tomorrow. I list, you call it to-do list or whatever you want to call it. So I list that out and I plan my day accordingly. It's on a rhythm, right? So it's like wake up, fresh up, clean your room, and then do some outreach, and then create some content, hit the gym, come home, handle some projects, do this, do this. If I have to go somewhere out that day, then I'll also write that down as well. So I live in a very systematic way, and that has helped me beat my laziness a lot. And there has to be some non-negotiables that you have to fulfill every single day. Like for me, my non-negotiables are going to the gym, doing outreach, doing some research, handling the business. So you should have some non-negotiables that you cannot negotiate with. So I highly recommend you to build systems. It will be way easier for you to beat your laziness and be organized and be disciplined if you have your systems in place. Stack momentum. It's like when you start small, you eventually increase your momentum. Let's say you don't want to exercise today. Let's say you don't feel like exercising today. You feel extremely lazy to exercise. But if you just do one push up, you are building your momentum, right? So if you do one push up today, maybe tomorrow you might do 10 push ups, and the day after tomorrow you might do 50 push ups. So that's how you build momentum. Like, I honestly don't really feel like creating content, coming in front of the camera, speaking, etc., etc. But I do it anyways. Like when I don't feel like creating content, I basically create a script and I take out my camera and just speak in front of the camera. So that way, I kind of build momentum to create content, and that momentum keeps stacking up, and then I eventually finish all of my tasks. I eventually beat my laziness. And the more you stack wins, the more you stack your victories, the more laziness will die. So it's all connected. Let's say you feel lazy to read a whole chapter of a book, but if you just read a single page, tomorrow you will read two pages, and the day after tomorrow, who knows, you might read a whole chapter, because you are building momentum, and all of that momentum gets stacked up, and that will result in you defeating laziness. So these were the three things that I used to beat my laziness, and I obviously love to share this with you guys. And I want you guys to, beat your laziness, utilize your time, not waste any of your time, because time is absolutely running out and you never know what happens tomorrow. So you have to be ready. You have to utilize every single second that you get, and you have to try your best to be the best version of yourself. Like me, basically, I'm trying to get a lean body, and I'm trying to build a six-figure business, which almost sounds impossible from Nepal. And I'm trying to build more and more content, which seems really boring, honestly. I have so much work that creating content comes last in my mind, but I have to do it because I am supposed to do it, because I want to leave a positive impact in the world, right? So the same way, you guys should have your goals. You guys should use these systems that I shared with you, use these points that I share with you, and start implementing it right now. And I promise you that you will start to see differences and your life will change completely. Like if making $1,000 a month seemed impossible to you, then if you apply these things, if you keep going, if you keep being consistent, it will become possible. So yeah, guys, if I could do it, you can do it too. So if you like this video, you can drop a comment, leave your thoughts. And yeah, what's your biggest lazy habit right now? So you can share that as well. Thank you very much. Let's destroy your laziness together. And I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Till then, take care. God bless you.